Hey everybody, Nick here with another episode of Post Theater Clarity. And for this week, we have one that's really outside the box, Backrooms, based off of a web series, a game, and a, internet zeitgeist about the kind of fear of liminal spaces. And, basically this movie's about, there's a very troubled guy, runs a furniture store, discovers what appears to be some sort of parallel dimension through the wall of his furniture store, and he sets about exploring it and manages to get some other people kind of roped into exploring it. And this world's uncanny. It doesn't make sense. You can faintly hear things in the background. Things aren't where they're supposed to be. There's furniture embedded in the walls. It's this, everything's off. There's things in there that look like what you would expect to find in the real world, but everything's just not quite right. And as far as you can tell, this area, this Backrooms, just keeps on going and going. And the more that he explores, the stranger it gets and the less sense it makes. This is going to be a real hard one to explain to make sense of the plot, because it is such a odd, out there movie. And this is exactly the kind of movie you're probably either going to really love it or it's just not going to do it for you. Now, for me personally, I think it's an excellent movie. Visually, it is amazing. The sound design, the music is just creepy. I found this movie very creepy and unsettling all the way through. There's some good jump scares, and there's some very unsettling designs of some of the things in the movie, which I won't spoil anything, but you'll understand what I'm talking about. Some people will find this movie slow, some might find it boring. I found it neither. I was engaged the whole time. I thought it was interesting, and I just couldn't wait to see what this world held next and where it was going to go and how things were going to unfold. If you like things tied up in a neat bow and things explained thoroughly, do not watch this movie. It is not that kind of movie. It is one for discussion, and it's open to interpretation. But if you like the web series, if you kind of like the idea of liminal spaces being creepy, if you like the game, definitely give this a shot. Chiwetel Ejiofor, probably butchering his name, is fantastic, as he always is, as Clark, one of the main characters. And just, even the areas that aren't in the back room have that kind of unsettling liminal feel to them. And this movie takes place in 1990, so you get to see a lot of things, a lot of style from that era, and it's great. I love the visual aesthetic of this movie all the way through. Can we just talk about 2026? It turned out to be such a great year for movies, especially horror movies. I've seen so many bangers, and we're not even yet halfway through the year. It has been a great year, and I'm excited to see what comes next. But Backrooms, I recommend it, with a caveat that it is not for everyone. If you watch the trailer and it doesn't look interesting, that's like my wife, which is why she's not with me, maybe it's not for you. I know I went with a few compadres to go see it, and there were very mixed reactions to it. But it's going to be divisive, and I said not for all taste, but for this guy, it did it. Loved it. So that's it for this week. I'll see you guys next time. Later.